10.5 hours north of Seward, Alaska, we set out to chase the legendary 40-mile caribou herd. I'd been looking forward to this trip for a long time. After being so close last year and not sealing the deal, the anticipation has been building for months. This was the hunt I couldn't wait to take. It was me, my son B-Man, and my buddy Jay packed into Mama B's truck with one working four-wheeler. Along the way, we crossed wild rivers, fueled up more times than we can count, and rolled through some of the most incredible country Alaska has to offer. From the Yukon River to the high tundra of 12 Mile Summit. We found berries, campfires, and even caribou on the horizon. But we had no idea just how unexpected this adventure would become. This is the Steese National Conservation Area, one of the most beautiful yet controlled hunting areas in Alaska. From the tundra at 12 Mile Summit down into the valleys, this is where the legendary 40-mile caribou herd begins its long migration towards Canada. The herd itself is divided into 4 hunt units. Unit 1 and 4 sit right off of Steese Highway, the easiest places to access and usually the first stop for hunters trying to get in front of the migration. Unit 2 is completely roadless. You need a boat or a plane to reach it. While Unit 3 along the Taylor Highway is dense timber country where the caribou move later in the year as they push toward wintering ground. To hunt this herd, you need a caribou registration tag and must call the caribou hotline before heading out. That's how hunters know if the unit is open, what the harvest numbers are, and where the herd is moving. What makes this area unique is that some of the land is federally managed. Subsistence hunters who live in rural Alaska can begin hunting earlier, August 5th of this year, and are allowed to take 2 bulls on federal land. For the rest of us, it's about timing, patience, a little luck, and getting in front of the herd before they pass through on their way to Canada.
Welcome back to Be Outdoors Alaska.
We're going to head to the 40-mile herd up by 12 Mile Summit, and we'll see how it is. Our first adventure of the trip, we forgot our tags. We left ours at home, so we're going to stop in Anchorage and try and pick it up.
Boots on the ground where the wild runs free.
We are at the State of Alaska Department of Fish and Game because we left our tags on. Although we only had printed out tags anyway, I'd rather have real tags. So we are coming here to get them printed out. We just picked up our tags. We're good to go. So you're supposed to call the 40-mile herd update. So I just called it.
Thank you for calling the 40-mile Caribou Hotline. This message was updated on August 18th, 2025. Update on Zones 1 and 4. The State of Alaska 2025 to 2026 Fall 40-mile Caribou Registration Hunt RC 860 in Zone 1. Accessible from the Steese Highway and Sheena Hot Springs Road. And in Zone 4, White Mountains. Will not open and scheduled on August 20th, 2025. Caribou are abundant near the Steese Highway in Zones 1 and 4, and we expect the harvest quota to be exceeded in less than a day if opened and scheduled on August 20th.
Unfortunately, it's closed, so we're going to have to go to Taylor Highway, Taylor Mountain. Okay, we just came out of Walmart. We went ahead and packed up all of our food, our milk, some meat, bacon, eggs, salad. So we are about ready. Jay's tightening that back up. Brock's in the car watching a video on the Taylor Highway about caribou, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're gonna secure everything and then head on up to the mountains.
We're in Houston, Alaska, topping off on some gas.
It's summertime, therefore it's construction time. In case you wondered, we're at the rest stop. Hey, that's a good looking shirt you got, man.
You like that?
Yeah.
Mama B gave that to me.
It's a long
Almost
drive.
to Denali.
We're almost to Denali.
The 40-mile herd, they're calling me. Pack your gear.
All right, we stopped to get some fuel here at Denali. Raining.
Alaskan way. Northbound trails where the caribou play. Filling the freezer. Seasonal.
Okay, we just came through Fairbanks, Alaska. We're gonna head to Toke so we can go to Chicken, Alaska. We should have done this earlier so we didn't have to come all the way around here and waste all this time. Where are we at? North Pole, Alaska?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna stop, get some food, use the facilities, and get on the road again. Yeah, so we left Delta Junction a little while ago. We are on our way to Toke. We are trying to get to Chicken, Alaska. It is a foggy, rainy day. Well, we were coming through here last night, and the fog was just ridiculously thick. We couldn't see. We gotta get going. This is a rough road. This is what happens when it's crappy weather and it's raining and you have to go to a different place than you're used to. My tire is destroyed. And then, if that's not enough, the lug nut would have come out. And why? I don't know. It doesn't look stripped. That's what our tire looks like.
Well, let's hope this is far enough.
Okay, this is the Chicken Gold Camp. It's definitely an Alaskan theme here. Is it just a... We're gonna head up high. We're gonna get some fuel while we're here. They're saying there is a good chance of bears up there, so we're gonna go see if we got bear. We do have our bear tags, along with the brown bear tag and caribou tag. So that is the plan. Okay, we just left Chicken. We're gonna head up to, I think what he said, Cup, something Cup,
Mini cup.
Mini Cup.
Yep.
We're gonna go try and find this place called Mini Cup. It's quite a ways up here. It sounds like it's up. He said there's lots of bears.
And they're everywhere.
There's blueberries everywhere. Looks like it.
Snow crunches low where the tundra's wide. Adventure's a compass. It's how we ride.
All over. And dropping them. There are king beliefs everywhere in here. Everywhere you look. We're gonna try and find a spot where we can glass.
Gotta be the fastest we've ever set up a tent.
We finally made it up to Taylor Highway and set up camp for day one. With the four-wheeler unloaded, we hit the road, climbing to the highest peaks we could find, glassing the valleys below, and hoping to catch caribou already moving through their migration. We saw a sign, but no caribou yet, and no bears either, which we were really hoping for. Still, the country up here is wide open and beautiful, and every ridge feels like it could be the one. By the end of the day, we are headed back to camp, tired but ready for whatever tomorrow might bring. We're in camp. We're cooking our food for the evening. It is opening day. We are down here on the Taylor Highway. Beautiful place. Got some bear alarms set up on the back of the truck and on the front of the truck. Stuff that had food anywhere near it up front with the bear alarm on it. And I got the key to the truck so I can set the alarm off if I need to. And I will also have a 454 Casull with me. See, if I go up here, this alarm's gonna go off. But I had to go get the bear deterrent. At least we know it's working. Welcome back to Be Outdoors Alaska. We are out here on the Taylor Highway. We're past Taylor Mountain. Beautiful spot. They even have an outhouse out here. It's difficult to hunt caribou in thick, tall stuff, and this is what we have here. You can see a little bit up on some hills, like right over there. And that one spot over there, that's a high spot. Other than that, there's not much high spot for us. So I hate to say this, but I think we're gonna pack up our gear and we're gonna head over to Steese Highway, which is definitely my favorite, and keep hope and cross our fingers that they open that hunt back up, because we'll be there. There you go. There's the. I know you're not supposed to pick them. They're poisonous. The bottoms are covered in bog. So we're gonna try to head over to Steese Highway and see if we can at least get you some video of some caribou. This is turning to be a rough hunt, but it's just so thick here that they're super hard to find, and from my understanding, they're not in here. Got some puffballs.
It's not white like a...
That's what I was after. So I just told it to send the weather. It took a second, but since today, 12 o'clock p.m., 58 degrees. There's some folks here from Homer. They're out hunting. They were on the Steese Highway and got told that it was closed, so they're over here looking. This is a beautiful area. I would think there would be a resident herd here, dude, for real. So I'm gonna grab some snacks. You want? There's more granola if you want. Lemon heads. Hot honey baked beans. Raspberry.
Cranberry.
Raspberry, dude.
Oh.
A lot of them. They're what?
Thimbleberries.
Right.
Yeah, those are raspberries there, yeah.
Okay, here's a bunch of them. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, raspberry.
I'm surprised to see them. Well, after confirming that these are actually a type of raspberry, we went in there and started eating them. Mm-hmm. I have to be extremely careful because I could eat them until I got sick. All right, check this out. There are so many berries. We are back out on the highway. We're headed towards Toke. This is the Toke River. Not very big, is it? Anyway, we're gonna head in, get some fuel, and head towards Fairbanks. Go. Got the windows all cleaned up, ready to go. We're gonna go check out what's in Three Bears.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a mine.
Dr. Pepper.
Healthy. They got burger. I got pizza, a meat pizza. I just see meat, that's all I'm after.
Cheeseburger.
Okay, well, the lady said we're 4.5 hours to Toke, or to Fairbanks, so we better get our butt on the way. We got some driving to do.
So
closer. I turned my flashlight towards the sound. Maybe it was all over. But then it happened again and again.
Delta junk. Dude going down the boat. We're on our way to Fairbanks.
4. The State of Alaska 2025 to 2026 Fall 40-Mile Caribou Registration Hunt RC-860 in Zone 1. Accessible from the Steese Highway and Chena Hot Springs Road. And in Zone 4, White Mountains. Will not open as scheduled.
Well, there you go. It's closed, but we're going to go there because the caribou aren't anywhere else. I'd at least rather show you some video of caribou than us walking around the bushes where there's no animal. Okay, we're gonna go in here and grab some supplies for our camping trip.
Yeah.
Well, it was gonna be a hunting trip at one point. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna hit the Steese Highway and go up the mountains, and maybe, just maybe one of these days they'll open the hunt up for us. Well, we are here, 12 Mile. We just talked to some people that are here on a federal subsistence hunt. They can hunt the federal land. Everything else is closed. And like this is federal land right here. And this is federal, but this is the Steese. So they have a hard time getting in there. It's beautiful. This is where we were last year. Northern wheat eater. Yeah, we need to find some caribou. 40-mile caribou. I think we're gonna take it easy tonight. If we were hunting, we'd be heading out, but there is absolutely no reason to head out right now. This tent was bolted up on itself. It's destroyed. So we kind of propped it back up so it won't fall down again. Well, unfortunately, we're not hunting, and that just frustrates me. Oh, look, there's some sun up there in that there sky. Here we are. We are at 12 Mile Summit. And we're just camping because the places you can hunt, there's no caribou. The places you can't hunt, there are caribou. No, they're gonna argue. Well, they would slaughter too many of them if they were opening it. I'm here right now. They're not inside the road. They're not just easily destroyed. There's one group on Eagle that as soon as a couple of them got dropped, they're gone. Luckily for us, we are in the area where there are caribou, and if they'll just open the unit up, we should be good to go. Meanwhile, we're going to go and explore what we haven't seen here before. Don't move. Right there. Right, no, it's creepy. Yeah, there. You can see them, right? They're moving. You can see them moving. Yeah. Right in the dead center of their pond. You hose teasers. Man, I wish the camera would get better zoom. We have the time lapse going here. We're on our way. We're gonna head to Circle and see what we can see. We're gonna get some fuel. See if I can focus on the road here. Brock doesn't know where he is. He just wants to do whatever.
What do you mean? I'm trying to find your GoPro stuff, man.
I know. He's a good, hard-working
I
fella.
got this.
You find anything good?
You can clip it to you.
Hey, that might work better.
Boots on the ground where the wild runs free.
We're gonna try and go get fuel at Circle. We would love to see if anyone's coming out of the rivers with the caribou, because that's what we've been told. We're just exploring. So that's one thing about Alaska. There's always something new to see. it would be very difficult to hunt caribou here. It was 33 miles to Circle from wherever we were at. Wow, Birch Creek. That is gorgeous.
Are those tubes?
Yep. Wow, that's kind of crazy. In the middle of nowhere. Holy cow. What happened there? Not even hooked up.
I hooked it up, that's all I know. I don't know how it fell off.
Okay. Now you can crank that. So we're getting ready. The straps came off. Brock is looking for a drink.
There you go.
Gotta have a monster. We have garbage bags in the bucket. We're trying to find Circle. We had to go through our trailer, get everything retied, resecured, and we're gonna head out of here. Here we are on the Yukon River at Circle, Alaska, a place I've only ever seen on video until now. It's quiet out here, and you can feel just how real this frontier life is. We watched little river boats loaded down with gear, heading upriver to remote cabins, and even saw planes on floats waiting to carry folks deeper into the wilderness. A lot of the people here were native, living the way they always have, connected to the land and the river. Standing here, it feels like stepping back in time, the true Alaskan frontier, alive and real, and just being here makes the entire journey worth it. Okay, they're definitely hunting. You know they reach Unit 2 from here. They said the river, unless there's another river they're reaching it from. So we just got fuel. C Company store. Small town vibe for sure. 16.9 gallons for $88.50. We've seen caribou today. We got to see Yukon.
We've seen more today than we ever did up at Taylor.
Yeah.
You know?
And that guy said that. He's like, there's hardly anything. Taylor's okay. He says later in the year. He goes, but right now,
Everything's over here.
well, there's the mountain range that we're going to go back up to. We've headed out to the flat, the Yukon. 1,400.4 miles. Camp is pretty. Man. After making it back from the Yukon River, we knew we had at least one more day to wait and see if the hunt might open. So we decided to head down to 12 Mile Creek, a spot where we can't hunt, but where the subsistence hunters ride in towards federal land. We figured, why not? Let's unload the four-wheeler, cross the creek, and see what we can find. Brock jumped on the four-wheeler, and together we started climbing higher and higher into the hills, looking for a good peak to sit, glass, and take in this incredible country while we waited for tomorrow. We'll take it easy. We don't bury the four-wheeler in the water. You gotta be got the stick-to trails, but beautiful. I do worry about this old four-wheeler getting us back in here as far as we are and then breaking down. That would be terrifying. Caribou over there, right in the middle of the street, way up here. Amen. It's really beautiful up there.
Alright guys, we just got back from hunting and I'm going to get some food going. So I got the chili mac from Mountain House. I got the biscuits and gravy also from Mountain House. This one has more protein and calories in it than this does.
In the air, sharp as the sea.
Yeah.
The 40-mile herd, they're calling me.
So it says to wait 5 minutes, but you wanna wait 5 minutes, stir again.
Back at camp, the day winds down with Brock cooking up some Mountain House meals, biscuits and gravy, and a little chili mac on the stove. You can hear the fire crackling and the occasional car rolling by on the highway as me and Jay kick back in the truck. It's been an incredible day out on the tundra, seeing caribou, taking in the wide open land, and now all that's left is waiting. Tomorrow could be the day the hunt finally opens up, and until then, we will hold on to that hope. They never opened up the unit we wanted to hunt the whole time. So we stopped here at the Shell gas station. Gold Hill imported beer and fine wine.
Yeah, not like that, but there'd be a bang over this side, then a bang over trailer in the
What
woods.
was
And
that
I'm not
about?
laughing at them. I totally could understand, like,
Broke
yeesh.
down?
You know, the apprehensions of that barrel was plugged with moss and, you know, crap.
We don't want to miss any opportunity to get fuel.
Level ground. And by the time I got to the level ground,
We're at Three Bears. We're going to get fuel. We were paying $5.50 a gallon at Circle, and here it is $3.39. So we're going to top off, go inside, grab something, and then continue on our way home, yeah?
Caribou Hotline. This message was updated on August 22nd, 2025. Update on Zones 1 and 4. The State of Alaska 2025 to 2026 Fall 40-Mile Caribou Registration Hunt RC-860 in Zone 1. Accessible from the Steese Highway and Sheena Hot Springs Road. And in Zone 4, White Mountains. Will not open as scheduled on August 20th, 2025.
Well, that wraps up this hunt. We met some great people, saw some incredible country, and made some memories that will last a lifetime. We didn't bring home any caribou. After 8 days, the unit never opened up, and only one was taken where we were told to go. Even the federal subsistence hunt has now been shut down. But that's hunting. It's not always about the harvest. It's about the journey, the family, and the time spent together. We've got more adventures ahead with a moose hunt on the horizon. So stick with us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to us.